שמזבח shekalim daf chav zayin halacha daled. Shloish asa shefaras hoyu b'mikdash. There were 13 chasav aleim was written of them. Takvan chadatim, the new shekalim, takvan atikim, the old ones. Kinim, kinim means the nest that a woman at Yeledes brings. Goes la'oila, that's both of them are oilas. Eitzim, levoina, zav the kapiris, to cover up. Kapiris means to cover up the floor and the walls of the Samigdash. Shisha Landava. Now the 6 were Landava. Money that was noisar from Achatos or Asham, you use that for Oilas Kaitz and Mizbeach. That the Basar is Lashem and the Oil is Lakehan. The mission is explain all these things. Taklan Chadatish, we call Shana B'Sham. Every year they bring the shkab, macht a shekel. Atikim Misha Levi is to take the Shana Bo. Kinem in Toilim, goes Oil hem b'nei Yoin, Kulam Oil. The Rebbe Yudach. Kinem echt Chesed Oil, goes Oil Kulam Oil. I'm alei eitzim the yifchos mishnei gezirem. Has to bring 2 pieces of wood. The vine and the yifchos mekaymitz. Zav the yifchos medin zav. Shishal and dav. What does it mean? Doma eitzim ba loikim ba oil and basel shem ba oil kahan. Where do we know this din? The medish daish the oyad kain god. Asham he asham Hashem zakla. Kol shib ma shmichat Hashem ashma. You look at behem if it's noiser, left over money for a chatz for asham. You buy oil. This a basel Hashem. It's the can into shnei sim kayam. Ashma Hashem, Ashma kohen. Because the kohen gets the oil and Hashem gets the basel. But oil kesef, Ashma kesef chatois you base Hashem the kahanim you. So it seems from that the kahanim also got something, and that is the oils. Tanya, Omer Yehuda, Noah Shoifer Shekin Mishum. Neteroides. He doesn't hold that there was a special shoifer for kinnim. The kinnim here means the kinnim of a yeledes. One is a chattas, one is a oila. So it used to be that you put in a certain amount of money that costs to buy a can. He says no, you can't do such a thing. Thomas Achman into the maybe one of the ladies are going to die. And Mele, you have here one of the coins or one of the value. Let's say it's $1. So $1 here is money from one of the Chatoas Meses. You can't be makrabit. But now she can. So he says you're not choishes lemis. In other words, the coin doesn't have to worry. Maybe some of the woman that brought the money today died. Doesn't have to worry such a thing. Lechashinin shema meis. So the Gemara Tanakam says, "Ush Amar Leikam Yedan Ken B'Sat B'Shoyf B'Chalad B'Kodeshim Ve'Ein Cheshes Shem Mitzat K'B'Hem Ve'Ein Kan Cheshem Mitzat." Okay, this is the shit Tanakam. Now the Gemara is going to explain shit Rabbi Yehuda. Ki Kamrina Mechat Meisa B'Alev Vada. But never dalat is nicht doing ara. We dich lister. So this is the problem here. The Gemara brings it down that according to Yehuda, we're choishish not that maybe somebody died. Let's say we found out that one of the women died. So we're in big trouble now because we cannot use anything because ain't brayer. So that coin that the woman, that dollar bill that she put in is not. We don't know which one it is. You can't just pick out $1 and throw it in the ocean. And maybe all the money is going to have to go in garbage. So that's why we made a corner that no such thing of a can of a shofar for the kinnim of Yeledes. Yosef ben Omer, Rabbi Mama boy, Omer maybe gives a echad. Omer Blaza must it Omer Kain. She says company atzmai. Is company atzmai? It says in the Mishnah in Yuma Shnaim beyond Shnei Gizra. So see each one is a separate card. Card now says eitzim. You learn out from that misnad von eitzim. Now we're going to the Atzim Arocha. Shir Belevi Omer Ovyan Ame Ame Shechekes. Soichekes. The Ame that thickness of the wood was the Ame Ame Shechekes. But the Arkan Ame Ame Gedum. However, the length wasn't the full Ame. Why? We're going to see soon because it has a problem. It can't fit on the Marocha if it's a full Ame. The B'chuna B'Shem of Ame Kimim Turtana, it was laying on the. This is just a side note that the way the eitzim were on the marocha was like this shape. It was 2 eitzim one direction, 2 eitzim the other direction. Amar Shmuel Barav Yitzchak the fish loy makom marocha ela ama al ama the fish loy by ama ela geduma. That's why there's only ama geduma because there's no room. It's exactly ama al ama. So it can't stick out. So that's why the length of the wood is a little bit less than an ama. So So it's exactly a amma. So you cannot make a wood also a amma. Levoin if it's coins. Now the going to bring down a drasha. Where do you know that a levoina needs to be a koimetz? It's not dafke by somebody's been out of levoina. By every koim mincha, we know you have to bring a koimetz levoina. Where do we know that she of a koimetz? You know not to say a shalom lechem upon. Nem kan askar. Nem lahalom. It says askar by mechsid. Askar lahalom lahalom like koimetz. Askar askar like koimetz. Ima askar amura lahalom. Shnei kumsen askar menika shnei kumsen. Maybe it needs two kumsen. No, you learn something out. You don't learn at this point. You learn out malahal claims a chos apostle, Afghan claims a chos apostle. Yasa, Milsder of Ila Amra, according to him, comes out, Amasnadu Lavoina, maybe it becomes a coin God, a coin that had big hands. Because you don't want to be chayvas chotzer. Just give shem, you're not going to be tzabah. You can be yotza, even a coin tzabah. Zahav la yifchas. It says Zahav la yifchas medina Zahav. So the Gemara, Omer Ablazav Yehusha is Ketzura. Is Ketzura, if he said a coin, if he said a coin, maybe even a tzanoira is good. Even a small fork that he used to clean up the left. Shishal and Dav, I just finished this shir here. Cheskia Omer, why do you have 6 shefars to put in the money for the Dav? Can I get Shisha about the Avas? It could be that every day they put in a different pushka. That's what could be. But the Maisa, these people didn't get it because they put it in, let's say, Sunday, and they used the money a different day. So I guess it could be that this was the system. They put it in Sunday, Monday. Every day, whichever day they were makrib, that based off got it. Even though it wasn't their day that the actual money came in. But let's say the guy Sunday got pulled up with $100, and then they used this pushka on Tuesday. So the time of Tuesday got the oiris. That's what it could be. That each day they used a different pushka. Or maybe Tuesday they used the Tuesday pushka from last week. It could also be not so clear how the system worked. What means shishal and dog? Because the chayyur, they bring the money, not mustaber that they use the same exact day that base of could bring a whole day. So except with the cutoff time. So this needs some more beer how the system works. The system with the can I get shisha butter of us? Then the Gemara says, so it depends what animal was noisa. So you par chatos, and it's not so simple. Par chatos happens only by a coin in kippur, or maybe a par helm dobishal tzibur is a chatos. An eagle, where's the eagle chatos? Sawyer is a Saranosi. It's interesting, he only talks about the Charim here. So, Isle can be a Osham. Yidi is a young Sawyer. It's probably also it's kosher. But I think that needs to have a Sawyer Lechatos. To let Keves can be a Osham. Nur einmal kann ich Tisha Karbanos. Can Zavas, can Yoldas, Chatos, Vashomas, and Lochas, Vasir Saif. The moister from these things, each one he put in. It's from him it seems that a moister Asir Saif from him stands in the Dava. But moister Menochas is also in the Dava. It's interesting where he knows that. It's just because there's a lot of the Dova, there's always a lot of Dova, that's why you had a lot of Shifar. So the Gemara weiter, we'll finish already the Perik. Abshim Manach Shem Rabbi Yonasan Omar. Steine Dovas also. There were 2 shofars. The other Shemona Dov, Achas. No, there's only one. Usiv Yom Melech Vayasu Aroin Echad Mitneu Behechel Hashem Vayikav Choy B'Dalta. ועוד הכסיב, ויאמר המלך יעשה ארון אחד ויתנהו שעה בשם חוצה. Rabunah Bnei Atmein, they took it outside because there were a lot of Talmud people, but it wasn't two. It either was inside or outside. B'chia b'shem Rabbi Yosef Hashem Achla Yosef Hashem Sippas Kesef Azam. It's a king also Yoesh Te Aroinas. Echos Lechazik of the Kabayis, Echos the Kalim. It says that Yosef Hashem Sippas. You're not going to use the things that are donated to Hashem Beit Kabayis to make Kalim. You have to make a different pushka just for the Kalim. This is the end of Daf Chof Zayin.